Hey folks, morning. Cool to be here. Good to have you on board. Sorry about the delay. I don't know how long it's been. Um, Hopefully not too long. Hopefully you don't have to wait too long for me. Cool. The computer should be working better today. And the reason for that is because why should the computer be working better today? Is because we have cleared out some memory for it. Isn't this amazing? Isn't your CyberDocker taking care of your entertainment? Come on. Cool. So yeah, better computer, better stream, fewer crashes. Because yesterday was pretty rough, huh? But what is a CyberDocker without a proper lab coat? I don't know. And I don't want to figure out. All right, folks, we are here. You know, you're the first time I speak a lot of the time. Like, I think these were the first words I spoke today when I say hi, folks. So your folks are the first reason I speak in the morning. Isn't it wonderful? Ooh, my Twitch, my stream, my stream elements. My thing is activity feed multi chat. There we go. So if you folks want to chat, I'll see it there. Nice. Cool. Because yesterday I closed it by accident, wanting to open Kali Linux on the top left here, and I ended up closing the freaking chat. All right, folks. Okay, cool. Room progress 50%. Okay, cool. Let's refresh this because probably the thing left. This is the cheat sheet. Okay, we can leave it for now. We have a key. We have the JS at login. Okay, what were we up to? Okay, so we had persistent access because we figured out the password. We figured out the password. Whoops. Did we write it down? It was James 13, no? Or James 2? James 13, I think. Control C. So what's going on here? Maybe you can reset this. Reset this. All right, we had ChatGPT in the background, so we had two ChatGPTs. That's great. Password flow, okay. Validated redirect, okay. Cool. Here we are, new one. Make it massive for your protecting your eyes. This, all right, yes, sometimes, okay, cool. So ChatGPT is here. TryHackMe is refreshed so we can start the machine. Now, we had an SSH password. So we can use that. I think it was either James 2 or James 13, no? We can try that. And then from the machine, we have to find a way to escalate privileges somehow, which is the thing we struggle most with. Now, in doing so, we figured out that shadow files are important, or what? Shadow files are only accessible via if you're sudo, right? If you're the admin. So this is something to keep in mind, and we're not that. And what will be that? We don't care. Because we know the SSH passwords of James, but we don't know the the regular user passwords of James, right? Okay, and we have to fix a date real quick because otherwise I'm not sure what's gonna happen with this machine. Time and date. So right now we are not Wednesday 19th, or are we? We're Thursday. We're Thursday, and the time is 2 hours less. Yeah. Okay, so I'll unlock it twice. Okay, cool. All right. So now we can SSH. We don't need this because we already have the password. SSH James at 10. Oh wait, the IP changed. It is now 1010 248 151. All right. Yes. James's password, I think it's James 13. Oh. James 2? Oh fudge. What was James' password? Where did we write it? I don't know if we did. Yeah, MC would be crazy mad at us if they were here. What is it? Note. Cherry tree. Yeah. This I took great notes on. Yesterday I didn't give a shit. I didn't give a shit yesterday about the your cyber doctor 0 points. Ooh. I didn't give a shit yesterday about the password. What was the password again? All right, fuck it. We have to crack it again, folks. So let's use GoBuster, I think, or no, it's John we used, and for that we used RSA key.text. Cat RSA. All right, we're not in that place. CD downloads. All right, ls la. So we have, when was it created? It should have been created yesterday, which was the 19th. Oh, yesterday was the 19th. Yeah, we're the 20th. Whoa. At least cred was another box. RSA key.text. And we created script. That's the latest file we have. 19 at 732. There's one at 743. Oh yeah. I don't know. Your cyber doctor. No, okay. Let's go to that. It's RSA key. We can cat it real quick. Cat RSA key. Cool. So we should John to SSH to John. All right, hash.txt is newer. So we overwrote, which doesn't matter. Hash.txt. Let's cat it real quick. Just see the hash, and then we can. Let's cat it real quick. See what it looks like. Okay, that's the hash of the file. All right, and now we want John. Word list is this one, rocku.txt, and that the hash to search against is hash.txt. What? Loaded one password hash. No password hash left to crack. Should work. Yesterday worked. Loaded one password hash. No password hashes left to crack. John, word list. Whoa, I really got confused. Okay, this is where we did word list, I guess. Word list equals to this. Oh no, what the fuck? I'm not sure what's going on. John. Here we type instead word list. Is equal to. If we're encoding this. Do we pick the wrong word list? Do we forget a dash here? No, the thing is exactly the same. Loaded one password hash. SSH, private key, RSA, no password hashes left to crack. So did it go through all the lists in this little time? Yeah. Word lists. Maybe we can find other word lists. Although I'm pretty sure that's not the issue. Something else must happen. John, but John works. LS. Rock you fast track. John.lst. Dirbuster, no. DNS map, no. Fast track, no. John.list. John.list. LS. Oops. All right. Oh, wait, just ls this. What the fuck? It's empty, or what does that mean? Maybe. CD. No, it is this. I want to go to CD to this. Let's see. Paste. Not a directory, yep. CD sec lists. Discovery, password. Our most popular. Let's pick a medium-sized one. Months.txt, no. Corporate passwords. Wow, this one's massive. 15 million passwords. Cracked hatches, corporate days.txt. Honeypot captures. Which one's a good one? Seasons.txt. Stupid ones in production.txt. Citrix.txt. Cert, default passwords. books. What do we do, folks? bt4.txt. Let's try the hardcore one. It's overkill. And download. Home. I think this works. Apart from this. This works. Oh yeah, there's clearly an issue here. Using default input encoding UF0 loaded 1 password hash SSH. Private key. No password hash left to crack. Okay, so I think the password that we have is not good. Something happened that was in our conversion that's not good, I think. So I think RawQ definitely works. And it will show us what happened. It's just that something's not right about the clear. Something's not right about hash.txt. So let's go into it. Into downloads. Yep. ls. Cat rsa text. All right. Cat hash.txt. Sure. RSA key.txt. And then it's that. I wonder why it's not working. John, because we did it yesterday, right? Oopsies. Copy selection. Let's ask ChatGPT real quick. Wonder why it worked yesterday and why it's not working today. I need you to... I am on Hack the Box and need you to understand why my John query did not work. All right, let's see. Yeah, the hash was actually already cracked before. Oh. Uh-huh. Interesting. It was already cracked. It was James 13. Didn't we try to do this? No, we tried something else. Yeah, this was James. I think we tried James 13. I don't know why it didn't work. Whoopsies. Where's the SSH one? Come on, SSH. We're in the VPN? Yeah, we are. Let's close this. Ooh, why are you... Is it going cross? I want to move you back to where you were. What the fuck? How'd you get here? How the fuck does get here? Move to... Or launch new instance. On maximize, always stop, always visible. Workspace, move to another workspace. 1. Get back to where you come from. There you are. You belong here. You belong here. Feels like I make a great song. You belong here. Here is where you belong. Mm. Tss. 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 All right, Cyber Doctor channel. Come for the hack. Stay for the rap. God, I hope not. All right. Still trying to connect to SSH. That's not a good sign. Is it because we have too many spaces here? No, it doesn't look to have anything to do with it. What is our IP here? Yeah, okay. I'm taking James into a dark hole of non-existent IP. 248. Whoops, typed enter. Sorry. 248 dot 151. Sheridan 2. Adams and Wabash. No. James password. James 13. Permissions denied. Wait. What? Say what? Wait, what? Ten 248 151. Did they change the password since? Permissions deny public key password. Do we still need to use the public key? Got it. Yep, I think we didn't use the we didn't use the user password. We use the key password. All right, and if we ls, we found the user.txt, which was the flag. That was really good. That was yesterday. So 19 minutes after turning on the machine, we got back to where we were yesterday. That's really good. All right, cat to do. Yesterday we looked at this a bit late. Today we're not making that same silly mistakes. To do.txt. All right. To do. Update overpasses encryption. All right, because the plot, folks, is that we are hacking. We are hacking a password manager and need to. We're hacking a password manager, yeah. And need to write down password somewhere, a sticky note that I won't forget it. Wait, here's a password manager. Okay, because the history is that there's some students that made a password manager and it's really bad. Write down my password somewhere on a sticky note so I don't forget. Okay. So, and then there's like a whole game around that. So let's read what to do. Update overpasses encryption. Muirland has been complaining that it is not strong enough. Write down my password somewhere on a sticky note so that I don't forget it. Wait. We made a password manager. Why don't I just use that? Test overpass for macOS. It builds fine, but I'm not sure it actually works. Ask Paradox how he got the automated build script working and where the builds go. They're not just updating on the website. Mm. They're not updating on the website. So what am I supposed to do with this information? Folks, do you know? Ask Paradox how you got the automated build scripts. Do. So, where do we go from here, folks? We have pretty vague instructions. They're like to do so. Test overpass for macOS. It builds fine. I'm not sure it actually works. Ask Paradox how he got the automated build scripts working and where the builds go. They're not updating on the website. That's strange. What do we do about this, folks? What do we do about this? All right, James IP 10. Okay, so we're in James. That's good. And as per Docs, to be build script working and new buildings go. They're not updating on the website. Should go on the website. I want to go on the website again. It's been a while. Okay, we do the same thing here, and in 10.10, but it is instead 248.151. You're risking your account being hacked by evil hackers. AllowPass allows you to securely store different passwords for every service, protected using military-grade cryptography to keep you safe. Reasons to use overpass your passwords. Okay. Okay, we can go to downloads. I'm not really a big fan of downloading stuff on my computer, even if it's an instance. Ask Paradox how they got. Okay, I have no idea how to go from here. Folks, we tried yesterday. I'm pretty down to get a little hint from our friends, the rooms, the write-ups. Just a little hint. We like this because it's an angry cat, and we like angry cats. Oh, hello. Whoa, 20. Wow, hello, Oreo Bite. Thank you for the raid. Hi, everyone. Cool. It's kind of weird because I was just about to cheat looking at the write-ups for the box I was in. So now there's 20 people witnessing my incompetence. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Thank you, Oreo Bite, for the raid. It's wonderful. I don't think we've met actually before. I don't think I've joined your stream yet, or it's the first time you're raiding me as well. So nice, cool to see you. How's it going? Good. Just starting streaming. We picked up where we left off yesterday, and now we're struggling a little bit to find privilege escalation. It's not something that we've done a ton, so we're just looking at a hint of how we can get started and then try to go from there. So, folks, overpass administrator. Okay, so yes, we used James. So we had James. We broke. So let me give you a little rundown of where we are on the box. We are basically hacking. The story is that there's students in computer science that decided to make a password manager, and they suck at passwords. So we had to crack their password. We got it in James. And through brute forcing the password of the SSH key, got into James' account. Then we saw that there was two of them, two files, and that user 60 is the user flag. So we got that. Really cool. And now the other thing is that we have to escalate our privileges somehow. So this is something that we're not very familiar with. We tried a little bit yesterday, but we want to get a little bit of a hint on where to go from here. Oreo Byte, you must be also streaming Cyber, no? Just the name Byte must mean that there's something related to computer in what you do. Ooh, okay, let's see. Privilege escalation. Where are we? Okay, there we are. To do update, the node mentions an automated build script, which probably is set up as a cron job. Ooh. All right, cron job might be. Was it doing echo CTF? What's echo CTF? It started with computers, and now you moved into cyber. Interesting. Well, let me see. Echo cyber. I don't have it. I think I've heard of it. Echo CTF. Welcome to Echo CTF. Echo is a pioneer computer framework, a cyber range developed by Acro Trust Solutions for running security-related competition CTFs. Okay. In Grecia. Oh, it's Greek. They have a lot of light. That's really cool. That looks cool. Oh, we built functional, hackable, smart. The fuck? That's so cool. You can hack cities? Oh, no way. Do you want to be part of this world? Yes. Give us a requirement and we'll create a solution for you. Ooh, that looks like a lot of fun. Echo CTF Red. That's that button. Try free Echo right here. Okay. Oh, do I need to contact them for Echo CTF? Platform? Okay. Echo CTF, how strategy should be. Real life system. Specialized crafted system with attack and defense scenarios that are accurate and representative. Examples of current security threats employed by. Oh, that's really fun. Echo exercise are a form of capture the flag game in order to make the training more interesting and fun. So you kind of hack physical world, right? With like diagrams and trainings. Echo CTF.red. Oh, okay. Is it a different? But oh yeah, okay. Try for free. Yeah, I can't click it. It's okay. Echo CTF dot red. Hacking laboratory. Yeah, it looks like the same thing here. Echo CTF dot red. I didn't know that was a top level domain. Red. Alright, target headshot specially crafted real life systems CVEs train. Ooh, these look like fun. Or you have to be okay. Made with love with Echo Trust with Echo CTF. Can't click these. Maybe you need to join Discord. Sign up. Maybe log in to your Echo. Okay, cool. I'll definitely check it out. Do you think it's for my level? I'm very beginner. Like you can see, day 56 is how long I've been hacking. Or pen testing, or actually being on the computer and doing the hacking. So yeah, just learning Linux and basic stuff like this. So, folks, getting back to this. We're not gonna look at this anymore. We're gonna look at just anything but that. Let's clear our mind a bit. Clear. It's cool. So James is gone a little bit. And now we go back onto okay, we have to go on to the cron jobs, which is an etc, right? Let's go in etc first to make sure that it's there. ls cron, okay, abccron tab. Or yeah, there's a lot of crons, huh? Crons.d, crons daily. What do we want to see? Is there a way to ls, if we want to ls cron.d, cron.daily, cron, maybe you can do ls cron star to say everything that ends with cron. Oh, yes, we can. All right. So daily e2 s e2 scrub all popularity contest. What do you think this means? Cron daily apport bsd main utils d package. And there's another one, popularity contest. If I were to guess, I would say these two are the most likely to contain our stuff. Hey, Oreo Bites, nice question. Do you think that this is adapted to my skill level? For someone that's that's about 50 days into hacking? For a beginner, I still consider myself a beginner. Wish I couldn't. I could not, but nah, still the case. Cron D. So Cron D is where we have the two jobs here. Let's go into it. Cron does not have an H. All right, LS, we have the two. So let's go into, I like popularity contest. Okay, shell bin sh. Path. Oh. It says root test. Can we execute this and see what happens? Popularity. Oh, it doesn't want to say. Oh, I'm trying to type tab, but it doesn't want to do it. Popularity contest. Oh, okay. Can't run it. Oh, darn it. What do we do about this? What does it do, really? Test etc cron daily popularity contest. So it tests a file. And it's in the daily. And etc cron daily popularity contest cron d. What does it do when you do cron d? I'm going to ask ChatGPT about this. No, I'm good. What does do at the end of a command? All right, let's see. It's not a standard Unix flag. When you see at the end of a command, it's usually specific to the program you're running. Mostly it appears in BusyBox-based systems, embedded devices, containers, or lightweight distros. Okay, let's see. Let's give it all this and see. Here is more context. Things that makes it clear. Nice. In this job, the cron job, the flags. Cron is not a system-wide flag. It's a flag used by the popularity contest script itself. So what does it mean here? etc cron.daily popularity contest is a Perl script provided by the popularity contest. Did you ever heard of a Perl contest without a A? I haven't. Package on Debian Ubuntu systems. If you open it, you'll see it supports a special mode called cron-d. That mode tells script, I am being run by cron, so behave non-interactively and send results immediately. So behave non-interactively and send results immediately. Specifically, cron does things like suppress prompts, avoid writing noisy output, sends or queues. How do you know even without knowing what popularity contest does? The fuck? Because this is in popularity contest. So my thought is, my hypothesis, folks, is that we should go from xtc cron d into the daily one and try to execute that, which will trigger this. And you can say it's root here. So that's a good sign. And once we're root, I think we can get the flag. So let's go into cron daily. Huh. That looks really interesting. Open source too. What's up, Moon Pie Dumplings? Oh, that's a really nice name. I like it. Moon Pie Dumplings. Hello. Welcome. So you say that that looks really interesting. Open source too. What the Crondy? Or what looks super interesting? All right, etc cron daily. So let's go into the daily one and see if we can execute it. The Echo CTF platform. Yeah, it looks really cool. Yeah, I agree. I'm always on the lookout for stuff like that. Yeah. Are you into cybersecurity as well? What's your level in it? etc cron daily, right? No, we gotta press a command. CD. LS. Okay, here there's a few. Popularity contest. Is this a file? What is it? Yeah, level, I don't know. Focus a lot on blue teaming and info administration. Uh-huh. Usually I notice that people focus more on red teaming. It's interesting. Why is blue teaming your thing? Is that for a job? To get better at your job, or to try to get into cybersecurity? It's interesting. And yeah, you're right. There's really cool things out there for free, just run by community. Info administration scratches itself in my brain that red teaming doesn't. Huh. Interesting. That you're more wired for the blue teaming, understanding things. That's really cool. And so, what would you want to do? I look at CTF looks like. Are you still open to red challenges? To red teaming challenges? Or you just like really want the the blue team ones? Crown daily. So let's go into popularity contest. I don't know what this green color means. So what is it? What is it? What's popularity contest if it's in green? Cat? Okay, we can see it. It's probably a script or something if it's in green. Ooh, that's interesting. All right, unsets mail from mail to. I think we found something interesting for sure. I'm not open to challenges, but I don't have a lot of free time. Shoot. Sorry, I'm open to challenges, but I don't have a lot of free time. Yeah, I get it. No, hacking really takes a lot of your time, huh? Like if you, the thing is, you can't do it for 5 minutes just on your phone while you're on the metro. It's something you have to settle, to think about, and I realized that 2 hours is not a long. I stream for 2 hours every morning, every of the weekday, and I realized that it's not a lot of time. Like 2 hours is not much, but then time outside of that, even though I don't have kids or anything, it feels like it's reduced. It's not a lot of time afterwards. I know that some people are able to sleep 5 hours and all, and that saves a lot of time. But I don't know if it's your case, Moon Pie Dumplings, but for me, it's like, there's a certain number of hours. Okay, not 80 day hours to there, not yeah. I think most people do, man. Especially when we do the kind of work that we do. It takes a lot of mental space. It's very tiring. I once had I'm gonna go on a little tangent, small one here. I had a taxi driver once, just not minding his own business. I mean, I usually talk with taxi drivers. It's also on me. And I told the guy I was waking up, that was had needed 8 hours of sleep, otherwise I would be destroyed. And he told me, no, 5 hours is enough. Like, I don't know, guys our age, we don't need more. And he told me, yeah, exactly that. And he was a construction worker, working physical job and everything. Uh, And maybe it's true. Maybe probably he didn't need that much sleep. It's just for me. I feel like yeah, I don't do a lot of lifting. I mean, I go to the gym, but it's not like I go sometimes. It's not like it's very tiring. I think carrying material for 8 hours is probably very tiring. But I feel like the mental work that we do, I just come home in the evening. I'm exhausted. It's a lot of thinking to get all this out. So yeah, maybe sleep is different for everyone, I guess. So yeah, I get why you need 8 hours every night. Moon pie dumplings. It makes sense. Cool. We've been on this tangent, folks. Now let's get into digging what this thing does. So it's a bin bash. Alrighty, that's pretty cool. Set negative E. I'm not sure what doing this means. Set E. Don't run if this package is removed but not purged. If exclamation mark F. So force, I guess exclamation F is force. User has been popularity contest. Then exit 0. Oof, FI. Then you finish the end. Okay. If force user populated, then exit. Okay, so you can't force. Then exit. Okay. So this is preventing you from forcing, I guess. Mode $1. What does this mean? Let's copy this into ChatGPT and try to, if you don't get, oh, it's really, there's a lot of instructions here. All right, stop this whiteness. Found that. So I found that, what is this thing? It is popularity contest. Is the following script. Tell me what mode equals $1 means. Tell me what $1 means. Tell me nothing else. Cool. Just making sure that we don't cheat from ChatGPT telling us too much. Nice. Nice. Mode equals 1 means assign the first positional argument parsed to the script. Ooh, so you can have different modes. Equals 1. First positional argument to the script. Argument number 1 to the mode var. Okay, I think I see. So it's like the first argument is the mode that you want to run to. And I'm guessing there's going to be a if several times mode is equal to something. I think so, but I don't see it later. Is equal to mode. Is there mode later on? Okay. So unset mail from, I'm not sure what unset does. What does unset do? Is it like import in Python? Do you know all this, folks? Does that all make sense to you? I wonder what's everyone's level of on the Twitch chat. Probably pretty high if you were watching Oreo Bite before. And just quickly see what you were doing before. Twitch.tv Oreo, I think it's with a O. Oreo Bite. What were you up to before? Just trying to understand where you were at. Ooh, big streamer. Juice. Offline. Can we see the last stream that they were doing? Oh no. Oh no, they don't record. They don't have a schedule either. It's just whenever they feel like it. Stream 22 minutes ago. Okay. Cool. We'll never catch it again. I don't know how we got here, but we're here. Don't worry. I don't bite. Huh, nice one. And only half of meat nibbles. I'm not sure what nibbling means. Define. Nibbles means to take small bites out of. To show caution, interest, and commercial opportunity. Okay. Half of me nibbles. All right. All right, good person. Nice, everyone. So we saved this for later. Let's go back to what we were doing. We're understanding this, and we asked ChatGPT about what unset is a shell script, not like import in Python. What unset actually does. Unset variable names removes a variable from the shell environment. After unsetting the variable, no longer exists, has no value, won't be exported to child processes. Foo is equal to 123, unset foo, echo foo, prints nothing. Ooh. So basically, disables these different things. Disables these different functions. Interesting. I wonder why we put dollar here. Is it because we're talking about an expression? It's not just text, but it should be taken as a function. I think I see why the dollar is there. All right, torify path. I mean, do you? If you don't, let me know. We'll get over it. We'll get over it. We'll explain it. Torify enabled. Torify enabled. Open this. Return 1 to enable Torify for HTTP submissions. Otherwise 0. Exit on error. Okay, return 1 Torify enabled. Sorry, folks. And these are just return 1 to enable Torify for HTTP submission. Otherwise 0. Error, exit on error. So that's pretty cool. Enable Torify. I'm not sure what Torify is. Tor socks. Path equals user bin Tor socks. Huh? Is this all part of the hashtag? No, probably not. Oh, the pound. F Torify path and F Tor socks and Tor available 1. Case use Tor in yes. If Z Tor available, then echo popularity contest. If it fails, you bring it to the background. Is that right? If it fails, you bring it to the background. Echo popularity contest, please install the Tor and the Tor socks packages. Exit 1 FI, yes, equal to use SSH, use HTTP. Then echo popularity contest with torch. Use torch as set up as use HTTP. Wow, folks, you get this? I feel like it's super complicated. Okay, confirmation information, user share popularity contest. Maybe we don't need to understand fully what it does. I think we definitely need to run popularity contest. Participate, no participate, I'll storify. Fuck. Day is equal not to date, then ensure that popcorn runs at least once in the last week. If popcorn old, then now date. Wow. in seconds, week is equal to this. Whoa. Wow, this is complicated. But we got this. We got this. Try to email the populated contest data. Okay, skip emailing. User tour set mode is equal to cron d. Yeah, remember we got cron d earlier. In the we got cron d, and yes equals does not equal to okay. If submitted does not equal to yes, and yes equal to tour user, and yes equal to mail to, then this don't run mail to. What, did we share the whole file before to ChatGPT? I don't think so, huh? Alright, hold on to your eyes here. We'll be right there. That's a long one, huh? For privilege escalation, you gotta earn it. Alright, better. Here's the full... What is this called? Script? Superstar? Or? Popularity contest. Tell me what it does and what it means for the box. For the box, yeah. All right, I didn't need a question mark there. All right, here's a clearest possible explanation of what the script does and what it means for the box with zero extra fluff. Oh, we like that. What the script does? This is the default Debian popularity contest cron wrapper. Its job is to collect and anonymize usage data as user nobody. That binary records which packages are installed, then when are they last accessed, rough usage patterns, encrypts the report. It stores this output in var log popularity contest.new. Decide whether it should run. Before doing anything, it exits early if the main binary is missing. Participate is no, mail to is empty, and HTTP submission is disabled. Today is not your assigned submission day, and it has submitted in the last week. This house spread reporting loads across days. Optionally, encrypt the report. If encryption is enabled, use GPG to encrypt. Whoa, what the fuck? Attempt to submit the report. It tries to submit in two ways. HTTP post. Email submission. What it means for the box. Your system participates in the voluntary package usage reporting. This means which package is installed. It is not personally identifying, but it is metadata leakage. I was convinced from how it was written, like popcorn and stuff like this, popcorn, things like that. Popularity contest, what the fuck does that mean? I was pretty convinced that it was just about us, about... Pretty convinced that it was about it was like just kidding, like the box thing, but apparently it's a real thing. It means that runs daily at 10:23, but only actually submits its assigned day of the week. If you're doing DTR pen testing or hardening, this script explains why outbound traffic to Debian server may appear, explains recurring var log popularity contest entries, indicates telemetry is enabled. Why is it called popularity contest? Can I give you a threat model of what metadata data it leaks? How to disable it cleanly? Just tell me. So I don't think it's what we're looking for, folks. What else is there in cron? Yeah, let's go back to etc. cd dot dot. Yep, dot dot. We got it right. ls cron star la. Okay, that's pretty clean. So popularity contest, I thought it looked sus, but apparently not. What else we got? What else we got that's relevant here? ManDB, log rotate, dpackage, BSD, main utils, apt. I don't know. What do you think, folks? Do you see anything special here that's worth looking into? I'm curious what you think. Placeholder apart? Tell me what you think. I don't know for myself. I'm located popularity contest. I really thought it was popularity contest. Let's go into the script a little bit. Overpass shell. Okay. With key password, we can now figure out the system. The node mentions an automatic build script, which is probably a setup for a cron job. We can confirm this by checking extc cron tab. All right, so cron tab, where is it? Well, we should see it here, no? Cron tab, where's cron tab? cd, well, ls. Cron tab. It didn't really show here, no? Previously when we're in the other command? It should though. Cron tab. Did it not? There's cron monthly, hourly, daily, cron D, but no cron tab. Oh, there it is. Read write, and then there's a file called cron tab. Wait, why are you not opening it though? Let's see. Let's see why it's not. ls. Well, let's go into cd cron tab. There's a cron tab, no? Cron tab. What did I type? cd cron tab? Wait. Ah, it's not a directory. Of course, it's a file. That's why I didn't open. So what do? Cat it? Yeah. Unlike other cron tabs, you don't have to run the cron tab command to install the new version when you edit this file. And files in etc cron.d, these files also have username fields that none of the other tabs do, cron tabs do. Shell bin sh, shell path, user local sbin, user local sbin, user local bin, sbin bin, user sbin, user bin. Feels like a cheat code from back in the day. Up, up, down. Update builds from latest code. Root curl overpass. Ooh, we like root. Okay, I think we're gonna have to use the walkthrough next to us here, which is probably a setup as a cron job. We can confirm this by checking etc cron tab. Cat etc cron tab. So, ooh, what happened? Connection lost. Ooh, yep, we probably lost the instance. It's been an hour. Oopsies. Oh man, we're gonna get a new IP address. That's okay. We'll be okay, folks. We'll be okay. So, folks, what will you do if you were me in this situation? Yeah, I'm gonna cheat a little bit more and see this. So, yeah, 17 star. This was all we got. So path shall bin. Okay. We'll see that the cron job fetches the build script from the websites and pipes it to bash. Oh. User has been an anacron. I don't like this write up. I'd much rather have the one that we had a while ago. That we had earlier this week. Today's Thursday. Wow, today's Thursday, folks. Really nice. Alright, overpass right up, terminal. The weeks fly like crazy. It's wild. Alright, Nirvana. Animated GIF. I like that. As a profile photo. It's quite a big effort. 9 minutes read. Oh, wow, in 2020. Hope it doesn't have any COVID jokes. And it's actually very easy, but if you're a beginner, then going to make it scratch your head. I must say this room is rated as easy and is actually very easy. Ooh la la. This dude's insulting us. Ooh la 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 la. So this, wait. The first thing we can think of when we see a login page will definitely be the default credentials and SQL injection, and we can try some basics hacks. Admin, root tour. Oh, root admin password 1, or random. Sadly, none of these work. Yep, none of these worked indeed. We can't see interesting, but under the debug tab, we can see there are 2 JSON files. We have cookies.js and logging.js. Yeah, we did hack using cookies earlier. Okay, welcome to Overpass Administered Area. We have the key for James, and we figure out the password is James13. Yep. Okay, privilege escalation part. Cool, folks. We're getting into the meaty part of it, and this write-up does look a little bit better. And after that, we'll reconnect to James in a second. The next tag is can gain root privilege so that we can access the root.txt. We can try to roam around a little bit and check access to different file folders like root, etc password, and others. Usually the command sudo l provides a list of commands. Okay. The user can run with root privileges, but that command does not work. We tried that. In our case, and we don't know the password to the user's account. That is very true. We do not know the password of the user account. Now, most importantly, then the most important thing that I learned in this challenge was using tools like linpeas. What? To learn different ways through which we can perform privilege escalation in a system. But first, we need to get lintees on the box. All right. Now we need to send it to the box. For that, we can get a Python server and use wget on the box to get the file in the box. Ooh. So this is a way, I guess, that a hacker can insert a payload, right? Linpeas does feel like it's a payload. We can use linpeas from here and we can send it to the box, and for that we can set up a Python server and use wget on the box to get the file. to get the file. All right, so now we can run linpeas, but first we need to make it executable by changing its permissions using the command cron. Okay. So Mofo wants to use linpeas. Okay. Downloads privilege escalation. Awesome scripts. Sweet. Linpeas. Python 3. So what did it do? ls. The fudge did it do? So connecting to this. Wow, that's fancy what they did here. You can clone LPs from here. Metasploit, linpiece. Doesn't roll via met. Whoa, this is pretty advanced, no? Oh, why would I want to get linpiece? I thought we can just browse through this. Okay, you can clone LPs from here. Now we send it to the box. For that, we can set up a Python server. Bro, if you're gonna tell me how to you're gonna tell me we can set up a Python server, you're gonna have to tell me how. And use wget on the box to get the file. If you folks know how to do it, feel free to reach out, huh? To share some stuff. Downloads privilege escalation. Awesome script. Okay. So Mofo has it already downloaded in his downloads. I'm just gonna assume it's a he. Maybe not, Ox Nirvana. I'm gonna say they as best as I can. Python 3M HTTP server, okay. And now I think this is what they're sending it to. Wait, how do you send it through port 80,000? Oh, are we gonna open it here? Oh, what the fuck? CD temp wget. So it's sending it. Oh wow, I think we should do it. Thing is, I have no idea how safe that thing is. Linpeas. Whatever. Let's see what happens. Wget help. So how do we download something? Let's go to the beginning of this help thingy. That's pretty deep, huh? All right. There's mandatory arguments to long options are mandatory for short options too. Version. Okay, number of tries, we don't need that. Output of the file, append, debug, verbose, non-verbose. Force HTML, base URL, config file, no reg file, rejected log file. All right, option and the URL. What option? I don't think we need to put any option. We can just leave it in the option. Okay. Let's do wget. This slash linpeas, right? All capitals. Linpeas. Not found. Why is it not found? 404 request not found. How do I signal that we should download this within ng slash linpeas? Does this work? Does it take me there? Yeah, it says 404, so probably not. All right, let's ask ChatGPT. I want to download a file on a GitHub directory. I want to use wget. The file. What is the correct format to fetch a file after a URL? To download a single file from GitHub repo using wget, you must use the file's raw URL, not the normal GitHub page URL. So it is Perl. I don't know what Perl is really. We can delete these. Try hack me, GitHub. Okay, this is the thing we're looking for. PNG. So the format it's telling us is raw.github.com/user repo. I think we have this already. User repo. Or do we have to download everything to do readme? Create a parser from linpeas, WinPeas using JSON. You can find it here. Oh. What the fuck? This is hard. The fuck? To do, create a nice report. Generate nice reports. Did bro tell us what to do here? You can clone linpiece from here. Oh man. Okay, I clicked again. Here, now we need to send it to the box. For that, we can set up a Python server and use wget on the box to get the file. We'll ask for ChatGPT to really take our hand and guide us through this. The boxes write-ups mention that this. How do we start? How do we do these things? The here includes the hyperlink to the repo. Here's exactly what you need to do for both, to do both parts. Git clone. Okay, so it was on wget. Oh wait. It knows? ChatGPT knows where to get linpeas? Carlos? Pull up. Whoopsies. Copy. Alright, let's see what it says. Cloning. Alright, it's doing receiving objects. Well, that was that easy. And it knew it. So that means that linpeas is pretty famous. Okay, will be located there. Start a simple Python web server. CD. Whoa. I keep pressing Control V instead of Control Shift V. Okay, CD there. Okay, cool. So now we need to set up our receiver. We'll open a new one. We could do it in the background, but we need to set up a receiver. We need to go into the machine. It's kind of wild. Set up a receiver. How do we set up a receiver here? We SSH to the machine. James.this. Warning, not accessible, no such file directory. Right, we should be in downloads. And then Control C. Control C. CD. Home / down. Downloads. Could have done it another way, but guess it works. The fuck? Should work. Alright, now it's in downloads. That's really good. SSHI and oh no, because the IP changed because we were absent for too long. All right, this one. Oopsies. Shift V. James 13, we cracked the password earlier. Cool, we're in. So now we need to listen. We need to set up on the listener. wget http / what's our IP address here? It's over there on the top right. We learned this. That's beautiful. 9.0.224. /linpeas.sh. Found not found. Are we sure we can just get linpeas like that? Connected. Did I include HTTP in the request? Yeah. Maybe, yeah, we need Chrome. Yeah, maybe. All right, before we do this, let's just quickly edit the permissions on this. Whoopsies. I don't like how sometimes we have to press Control C and Control Shift C. It's a little bit annoying. Now I have to press Control Shift V, right? Oh my god, what the fuck? That's not what we want. We wanted to copy this. Fuck it, type enter. Cannot access TeamSpeak, no such file directories. So where is linpeas in? It is in, can I go there? Oh, fuck. Control C, Control Shift V. No, you're right. We need to go there. Why is this not working? No such file directory. Yeah, this doesn't make sense. All right, I'm just gonna copy this and see what it says. Maybe I think I know why it's not picking it up. Oh wait, git clone. So this worked. Now the thing is the other one, James didn't like it too much. And I think it's because of a permissions issue. But to edit these permissions, we first need to go into the file itself, but we don't know where it's located. So I think this is what's happening. But we can't see it. So let's go. Python web server. How do I? This is the error I get. But the file is not in directory or where you stayed in the server. You started the server in the wrong folder. The file is named differently, linpeas. So yeah, it says that I should just go into that, but oh fuck, it's really annoying. Ah, maybe I should fix it. Maybe there's something to fix it. All right, cd this. You can't, right? Because this is not a freaking directory. What is the place where it is downloaded by default? I think that would be the place where I first downloaded it, actually, where I first got the wget. And we did it in downloads, so it's probably in downloads. New folder in your current directory. So that was probably downloads. Oh, because we are already in that thing. We are already in that in linpeas. So we're already in that. That's good. So ls readme builder images to do. I think we're good. So builder images readme. Okay, cool. We're not gonna read you. Maybe we are. Cat read. Okay, yeah, we're definitely reading that shit. Yeah, we're reading that shit. Yeah, we're reading that. All right, get that shit away from me. What the fuck? My mom's swearing a lot. Maybe I should change the stream to settings to mature audiences. I mean, hacking kind of makes you swear a bit, huh? Kids, there's any kids amongst you, please don't take example from me. Be a good person. But if you're just insulting computers, it's fine. Maybe it's not the healthiest way to express your anger. Anyway, don't take example from me in this. You can do it in other things, maybe. But saying swear words is not good. Bad. Cool. All right. Moving on. What is a place where it is downloaded by default? Okay, so it is there. We know it's there. So now we should run. We know where it is. Serving HTTP on 000 port 8000. Cool. So I think we just need to do that. Well, I press Control Shift again. Oh no, we don't need to CD anything. Oh Lord, copy. Nice. So it's surfing. That's really good. Now, why can't you wget? Ooh, serving. So we got something. wget linpiece sh. The thing is, linpiece sh is not there yet. We just have linpiece. I don't think we have linpiece and sh in this. Control C. Python 3 MD. Okay. Let's just see what we have in here. LSLA. Readme to do. Builder. To do. Builder images. All right. LS. All. LA. Let's see a bit what we got in here. Oh, there's an image. There's 228. Pizza.png, network.png. All right, there's a bunch of images there. Builder, 28 in total. Readme to do. Dun 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 dun. Waiting for error. Okay. It's supposed to pick up linpiece.sh, but I don't see it anywhere. Can I find here? Find. Linpiece. Is that how it is? .sh in here. Can you? What the fuck? Linpiece.png. Why is it? I think we should I think by default, it doesn't go. Okay, linpiece.sh. There's no such file. Fuck my ass. Okay, I'm really gonna get reported. Folks, don't report me, please. Don't do it. I don't know if I'm big enough. Probably big enough to get. I don't know. I don't know if there's such a thing as big enough to get banned or warninged. But yeah. Linpiece.sh. There's none of it. Why would ChatGPT want me to get lin.sh? The thing is that the machine that makes that hosts the Python server does not have a file linpiece.sh. That's why there is a 404. Idiot. That explains the 404. Private Hammer can get a server file that doesn't exist on a host. Thank you. How do you download or copy the correct file to the server machine? If you want linpiece, you can either git clone this shit. Alright, we can try this thing too. We tried find, but I really don't like how it does this. It's like, if I want it, I'll trigger you. But I don't need you to look for similar stuff. That's not even similar. The fuck do I do with that? There's a lot of clutter sometimes in Linux. LSL linpiece.sh. Yeah, cannot access no such file directory. Thank you very much. Apparently I didn't download it right or something. or variants like this. All right, let's go again. Find star. It didn't find it again, no? So annoying. So I did the we get. Is there anything else to do? ls readme to do builder cat. Oh, wait. cd builder init py readme source linp builder.py. Running git to the folder. linpeas.sh. Nope. There's no setup or compilation needed. It's just a bash script. All right, let's see if this precise thing is in there, because I'm not sure I'm writing the right thing. Doesn't have it. linpeas arm. Doesn't have it either. Oi, oi, oi. And it's interesting, because I think being able to download a payload from GitHub to our computer and then upload it to the machine is a really nice skill to have, right? It's really, really nice. It's just that it's freaking impossible. Impossible. Folks, I don't know where to take it from here. I think a day's rest will help a ton. A day's rest. We come back to it tomorrow, fresh on Friday. We'll be happy it's Friday. Folks, I was thinking about ways we could make Fridays a little bit more special. And I thought about French accent Friday. Sounds pretty good. We could do French accents. But I don't know. It feels a bit fake. I want to be a bit authentic on this channel. I'm not sure if I think I'm pretty able to do that. I think you folks are seeing it. Well, I can do the French accent. It's kind of funny, but I don't know if we can make it into a recurring thing. I don't know how we can make Fridays a little bit more fun. I'll make it a little bit more special. So if you have any ideas, please feel free to reach out. I have like 0 ways of reaching out. I should probably develop the profile on this platform a bit more. I say this every time, and every Sunday I do it a little bit, but I don't feel like I do it enough. Well, here we have notifications and stuff. Like the stream does improve little by little. It's just I feel like I would like it to improve a little bit more, a little bit faster. We've been on this for almost 3 months, 2 months and a half. So I hope it's still interesting for you folks. Yeah, I know the viewership has dropped a little bit, so I'm not sure if it's winter, people don't connect as early or late anymore, or what's going on. Maybe people have other things to do. Maybe the stream's not that good. So if you feed feedback, feel free to think about it and let me know tomorrow or even right now. But yeah, maybe it's just the middle, right? People were curious at the beginning. Oh, who's the cyber doctor person? They start, and then you check in every once in a while, but you don't necessarily see as much. Maybe it's also a learning curve that is not that interesting to watch at the moment, which I understand. You know, when I was doing the burp at the beginning of the week, I was thinking to myself like, wow, what is this? Would I want to watch a person watching a video and doing this? And I was like, oh, maybe not. Probably not. Uh, but it's good. I like it. Honestly, I think it's part of the process. It's part of what we're aiming to achieve. It's part of the path, right? You have to suck and watch videos at one point to get through, and as I said, authenticity is what I want to achieve. So, if something sucks and it sucks, then you gotta show it. You gotta show your progress. I mean, no hiding. We can do some things on the side, but the idea is also to then stream in front of you so you can see how it moves forward over time. Yeah, folks. So as I said, giving it a day's rest. We're gonna come back to this tomorrow stronger. Maybe we're gonna delete and start over with the lin piece and do it properly. It's not my favorite way of doing it. I think there was probably easier way to do it on things that we've done before. If we can learn to download an exploit, run it into our local machine, do a Python server that feeds it, and then have the machine receive it. It's some pretty powerful things. Like, and we're getting close to script kiddie level, so that's good. It's always good. Um, I was saying for a while that script kiddie was my goal. We'll see how fast we can achieve it. We're on day 55, and we have give us 1,000 days to do it. 1,000 days to achieve what we want, which is knowing about penetration testing. Because as I said, folks, there's a few that came over from another stream, so I'm just gonna explain it. I work in cyber insurance, so giving out policies for cybersecurity. Well, not giving out, but selling policies for cyber insurance, and therefore I want to get better at understanding what an attack looks like. I want to get better at understanding what an attack looks like. So yeah, I mean, the best way to do it is just to conduct attacks yourself, see what they look like, understanding how you navigate, how you escalate privilege escalations, how you face different challenges, what different controls do to the way you attack. And so far, this understanding has been limited because we're exploring some very obvious flaws that would not be easily found in real life. They would take a little bit more work to find these probably unexposed assets and stuff like this. So these exposed assets. But at the same time, you have to, in order to be able to feel what it's like to be a marathoner, you need to run a 1K and then a 5K and then a 10K and then a half marathon. So I think to get this knowledge, we have to first get other knowledge at the beginning. It's like a dependency. When you want to run a script, and before that you need to run something else, and that takes a while to download. Well, that's what it is. That's what it is. So, folks, hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, please follow. It's really nice to see this banner pop and say, "Ooh, new follower." He's like, "Oh, someone wants to keep up with the content." So, folks, that is it for me today. We'll see each other tomorrow in 22 hours at 6 a.m. Paris, Madrid, Amsterdam, Berlin, Warsaw time. It's all the same. And yeah, take care. Have a good night. Have a good day if you're listening in the morning. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow, folks. Bye, everyone. Thanks for being here.